Today we are talking about, is bigger really better? Now, if you're wanting to discover more ways to scale your e-com business without a bigger or huge following, then good news, I have got a live or a free training, and it is called Steal My 5-Step Facebook Selling System and Scale Your Ecom Business to 5K Revenue Months. Check it out. The details are in the comments. However, back to today's topic, which is bigger really better? Now, what am I talking about here? No, this is not in the sexual context. I'm talking about this from a business perspective, and specifically an online business perspective. Unless you live under a rock, not Friday Just Bean, but the one before, Instagram CEO came out, made a world announcement that Instagram was no longer a photo sharing app. Now, guys, firstly, I just want to say it hasn't been just a photo sharing app for quite some time. It has had the ability to share videos and IGTV and stories for quite some time. The difference is that they just came out and publicly said that they are going to be driving more organic growth with those functions as opposed to pictures. And to, of course, watch the space because they don't know what it looks like, but the future is currently what it is and it will continue to grow. So realistically speaking, actually nothing changed. They just told us things were changing and things are always changing. So shock horror. Anyway, moving aside from that, what that has brought to my attention, however, since that announcement is the amount of online downloads, trainings, posts, videos, all the things attaining to reels and videos and how to grow your following to 10K in like 3 weeks or 2 months or something really ridiculous, which was very exciting. If that's what these people have done, then full power to them. But it has been, as a digital marketer and a digital marketing coach, very amusing watching these, what we call lead magnets, come out. Now, this, I guess, has brought to the forefront again big, large, huge followings that a lot of online business owners believe they need to have in order to be able to drive more people to their website and make more sales. And guys, I just want to say that you don't need a huge or a big or a 10 or 15 or 20K following in order to start to get the results and the sales that you want. What does matter over bigger and better is having an aligned audience and attracting the right people to your business platforms, Facebook business page specifically, because that's where we are right now, and getting the right people to follow and like and engage as opposed to everybody else. So if you have got, let's say you grow a following or a page like following to 10, 15K and everyone's highly engaged, then that's absolutely amazing. I'm not saying that that's not great, and I'm not saying that to not do that. But what I am saying is that it's not the be all end all, and you don't have to be constantly sitting here at night going, how do I get more followers? How do I get more people to like my page? And basically placing your self-worth and the success of your business on that singular number. Now, in case you haven't realized, in this page alone, on my Facebook page, I have got less than 100, I think I've got 91 page followers and maybe 82 likes. On Instagram, I've got maybe 370 followers or something like that. Now, 12 months ago, roughly, off the top of my head, I had bigger followings. I think I had about maybe 8,000 people, maybe, for example, maybe that liked my business page on Facebook, and a couple thousand or maybe 3,000 or something on Instagram. So I shut those accounts down and I started again. Now, why did I do that? People thought I was crazy. Who would shut down pages in this day and age that had so many likes and followers? I would. And the reason why I did that was because my followers and my page likes and fans were not in alignment with the product that I sold or the people that my product helped. So it didn't matter how many people I had following my pages. If they weren't engaging or if they weren't the right person, then it didn't matter. And I got to the point where it wasn't, because of the evolution of my business or businesses over the last, 5 to 7 years. I went, you know what? All of these people are out of alignment with what I'm trying to achieve. So therefore, we're going to start again. It was much easier to do it that way than ask everyone to stick around or leave or whatever, because the algorithm doesn't show those posts to everyone. So I know firsthand that bigger does not mean better. I also know this because I work with individuals who have large followings on Facebook and Instagram and are still not making the sales that they should be and expect to be and want to be. Now, I can tell you that this was very odd, right? When I remember the day I had my first person contact me who had 15,000 people following them on Instagram, and they wanted to have a chat around, increasing their sales and revenue. Now, my immediate reaction was, how can I possibly help this person? They have 15,000 followers. Surely they're making money. I then put my business hat on and gave myself a stern talking to and said, well, clearly not. Otherwise, they wouldn't be reaching out to me right now asking for my help. So I just did what I tell everyone not to do and look at the number and assume that there is a lot of success going on. Now, I've not only spoken to one person with a large following, but many people with large followings, because large followings doesn't mean anything. It is simply a number. It doesn't equate to paying bills or putting food on the table or paying rent or mortgages or anything like that. So bigger isn't always necessarily better. So what is better is organically growing your business, building relationships with the right people so that they come along and like and follow your pages, continuing to consistently post content of value so that those people who do decide to like or follow your page get to know, like, and trust you, but also know how your product is going to benefit them if they choose to buy it. Once they get all of that information, they will start going to your e-com site, shopping around and purchasing from you, because you've got what they want and they trust you and they want to buy it from you, so they cannot not, right? Now, I know that that doesn't seem real. I can totally understand that you're thinking, but Lou, what if I had 20,000 people like that? And as I said earlier, you can have 20,000 people like that, and that's absolutely amazing. That means you're doing an amazing, amazing job. But reality is that most businesses using digital platforms to increase their sales aren't in that position, right? A lot of them have got large followings who are not doing anything at all in terms of purchasing from their business, or they don't have large followings and people are focusing on how to, doing all of these fancy things to grow the following without actually thinking about what it is they're wanting that person to do, right? So I could walk into a shop in real life. What's the shop I would, so let's say Augustine by Calico. I could walk in there and I would buy all the time, right? I'm a raving fan. I love her clothes. I love her mission. I love a lot about that brand. Now, I could walk into, let's say, Max or Tacuba. I used to buy a lot from Tacuba. So I can follow them and like them, but I'm not in alignment with that brand right now. I'm in alignment with something else. So I'm going to unfollow, or I could continue following and I'm never going to buy. So what would you rather? Would you rather have a passionate follower who loves everything about your business, as a raving fan and buys all the time from you, repeat and referral business, or a follower who, follows along, doesn't do anything, never going to buy from you, not interested, and have 20,000 of them? So you can either have a smaller following, or you can have that is highly engaged and buys from you all the time and tells all their friends and family about you, or a really large following that does absolutely nothing. I don't know about you. I know which one I would pick any day of the week. So I wanted to talk tonight about followings. I wanted to share with you, maybe you're getting brought into the trap of how to grow your Instagram profile by 10,000 people in 2 days with Reels. And if that is you, then please just stop and ask yourself what the objective is. Are you just posting Reels for the sake of posting Reels? Are they any value or educational, or entertaining or anything at all? or are you simply doing it because you think that you can be the dancing monkey, get lots of followers, and that's going to solve all your problems? So strategically, tools and functions like Reels, like Instagram Lives, like Facebook Lives, like stories, like groups, like all the things, when these functions and tools are used strategically to organically attract the right customer, to then get them to do what it is that we want them to do, which is ultimately purchase from us, it is very, very powerful. When we are using tools and functions because we think it's just going to make us look really great on social media, not so much, guys. That is not going to work. It is not strategic. You are simply, as I said, becoming the dancing monkey in order to get some form of social satisfaction or whatever it is that you're chasing. So I wanted to, I guess, talk about that quickly. That is everything I have to say on the matter. As I mentioned at the start, if you want to discover how to scale your ecom business to 5K revenue months using the Facebook platform, then go and check out my free training. The link is in the comments. It is a masterclass. I share loads of information and loads of free strategies on how you can go ahead and increase your following and page likes, how you can build relationships with those people, how you can be driving those people to your ecom store and ultimately to convert into paying customers. It doesn't have to be hard. You don't need 10 to 20 million followers. You just need the right people and you need to be doing the right things. So, got any questions? Go ahead and comment in the comment box. I will answer. And I hope this has reminded you that bigger is not always better. Have a great night.